Well, hello, and welcome back to a new series of FIFA 21 Career Mode. And today, I will be using Fulham FC, to start a new journey with. And yeah, I'm very excited. Well, currently I'm still at school, and I'm recording this is in March. And of course, choosing Fulham it's a pretty no-brainer to be honest, because I want to do a team where it is where they're just got promoted, and Fulham's one of them. They were doing quite bad in the early of the season, but right now they're doing okay. 18th with 26 points. As I'm recording this, it's in March 23rd, so they might have a chance to get relegated. If not, they're gonna stay in the Premier League. So yeah, so I went for Fulham. And yes, so right here we don't really have that much money. 36 million if I allocated the wages correctly. Then yeah, I have a little bit more money. But then again, this team it's pretty average in the Premier League, and it's really hard to compete. And of course, it would be a great challenge for me, and it is going to be realistic. I try to make it as realistic as possible at this point. So yeah, and this is the overall objectives for this season at least. We have to sign at least 3 players which are younger than 20s, and the potential average have to be higher than the current team average, which is pretty easy. I just need to sign a bunch of players that is under 20, and I think right here they make a mistake where we're in the Europa League, but I don't think we are. So yeah, FIFA gotta fix that. Fix some bugs here and there. And yeah, this is the team that we have. And honestly, I don't think it's great, but we see some of the familiar faces. For example, Joachim or Joachim Anderson and Mario Lemina. They are all in the squad. So, I'm happy to be using them again. And this team are pretty average. The best players I can see, it's either Loftus Cheek or Anguias, I believe, the central midfielder, and Angrisa. That's how I'm going to pronounce his name, or Areola, the goalkeeper. But yeah, in general, this team is not good, so I have to strengthen a lot of areas, especially in the midfield, striker, wingers. You know what? You name it. Almost every position I pointed right here needs to be improved so badly, because otherwise I don't think I can finish this career mode within like 3-4 years. But time will tell. So Tom Keaney, he is the legend for Fulham, and of course I will not be selling him at all, because he is the legend. Of course, he's been the club for so many years. I think I've seen other YouTubers, been using him a lot. Every time they're doing Fulham career mode. So you know what, I am going to make him stay, and these are the rest of the players. And of course, I don't know any of them. Some of them have like pretty average overall rating, like low 70s at this point. But when we play against a team like Man City, Chelsea, we cannot compete for sure. But it's going to take us 2-3 years to get to get better. And here is the overall squad hub. And yeah, and of course new features that they added in this year, FIFA 21, even though I am 6 months late on this career mode. And of course a lot of things have changes, and the training and stuff are no longer that broken, where you can actually before you could just focusing on one player and just boosting up his overall ratings and stuff. Right now it's more about like slowing down, focusing on certain types of attributes. But yeah, and I think it's fun. Of course, I did play a little bit of career mode as well, but not recorded. But right now this is possibly my like, yes, the first FIFA 21 career mode. I might be doing another one soon, but hopefully in the summer. If not, because I think I might be buying a PS5 soon. But yeah, so currently I'm still using PS4. And right here we have so many players. I think we're overflowing our players, to be honest. We have at least like 20 or 30 players, and a lot of them are actually not good enough. A lot of them, even though they're like young and stuff, like 59, like 50 something rated or 60 something rated, but I don't think they are going to have a future at the club. And some of them are actually pretty, dead woods, to be honest. Some of them are like what, 30, 31, 32 euro, like Madonna right there. It's like 32 euro, 69 rated. I won't be using them, and we just have so many players at this point. And at the same time, we have so many players that went out on loan the next year when they come back, and I need to deal with them. But at the same time, right here we have some players that I won't be using, and at the same time there are a lot of loan players. And I honestly, I just don't know what to do with the squad. I'm just trying to like sell all the players that I really wanted to. I think I at least transfer listed 10 of them, and then we have a few players that are on loan at Fulham, so we have to find a way to replace them eventually. So yeah, and here's Bobby Reed. I only know a few players, but not too familiar with them. But I'm still trying to learn. So yeah, so this is basically the team that we have. Just need to get rid of a lot of players. And here's the first month of the squad report, youth squad report. I love how they already established the youth for you instead of like starting from scratch where you have to like waste extra money to sign a scout. But yeah, so I mean, at least it's a good start for every people who's trying to do a career mode. And right here we have two players, but unfortunately the ratings are not ready for to get promoted. Like 48 rated, we have Castillo, even though he looks pretty decent looking at his potential. A right midfielder, left-footed, and of course I'm going to just train him as an inverted winger where he can cut back inside, try to curl the ball to wherever he wants. And we have Isaac Ostrom, left back, left-footed, 50 rated, looking pretty good, looking decent, but I won't be promoting him very soon. They need at least late like 50s, 55, 56 until I'm considering promoting them to the first team. And yeah, right here we got Ronnie Thomas already, going out, to establish a youth system in England. Of course, I'm trying to use a lot of them, a lot of the players, or scout a lot of players that are, from England, of course. So trying to make like a whole club and country thing, but not quite. But of course, another of my objective is I have to sign English players, so that would be it. And right here, we received 2 transfer offers for both of our left backs. Anthony Robinson, the American left back. Brighton want to sign him, but I don't think I'm going to let any of them go because these are the only 2 left backs that I have right now. And even though they might not be at the top level, but they are quite decent enough to play for me. And right here we have Ream, another American center back. I don't know much about him, but I know he's American. So, and again, I just transfer listed him because he's just not good enough. He's like 32, 69 rated, and I just put him transfer list, hoping that I can get like $1 million from him. Even though it's not much, it's just need to get rid of the rages and stuff. And yes, and here comes our first signing here. Not official yet because I'm trying not to spoil the whole transfer thing. And right here we are thinking about Hans Son Mosengo. So he looks pretty good to me. He looks pretty good. He can play at a central midfield, could be a central attacking midfield as well. Oh, Han Noya Mosengo. I'm trying to okay. Like right here, we're trying to offer all the players, or the players I'm not gonna need, to Bristol. To get rid of the players, and at the same time trying to like lower the fees, lower the transfer budget a little bit. But right here, Bristol wants the cash, 2.25 million. It's a little bit it's well, I don't think it's overpriced, but I think it's the same price. So I decided to go for it, and we just need some signing really bad. Even though we have a lot of central midfielders, but again, these are for long term. These players are for long term because Lamina and a few of them are just loan players, so I won't be using them a lot. Right here, he wants a sporadic squat row, and of course, thank God that the 19-year-old didn't ask for like an important or crucial squat row. And 4 years, which is quite decent enough for him, and he wants a 8.3 million release clause, and of course, we don't usually do release clause. You know what happened to Thomas Partey? 45 million or 50 million, just gone, just like that. Boom. Arsenal pay the cash, and he's just gone. And finally, we agreed on the wages, and he becomes our first signing as a central midfielder. And of course, we are trying to find a way for him to to play for us, to get into the team. And he will be wearing number 20 for the squad. And of course, right here, as we said before, Tom Keaney, he had Ajax thinking about signing him for 6.5. It's a pretty good money, but again, he is the legend. I'm not letting him go. And looking over the short list again, I showed a bunch of players, center backs, CDMs, right mid, strikers. But of course, there's one thing that I always want to do is to sign a former or to sign an Arsenal player to at least, to make it feel a little bit different. And so I decided to go for Eddie and Nketiah. Even though we have 3 strikers right now, we just needed one quality striker, and I believe Eddie could be the signing, or could be the quality that I really want is a Poacher in the box. He's the fox in the box. A lot of people have commented that. So of course I'm going to offer him 11 million, just match the current value. We have quite a lot of money right now. Even though if we sign him, we still have like 23 million, 22 million right now. So Ateta won 12.4. I was like, we can, meet me halfway or something like that, like a 12 million, even though it's not much, but yeah, 12 million. And Ateta said yes and thank you. But of course, moving to the wages here, it's a little bit difficult as usual. So, and I wasn't expecting Nketiah has a pretty high wage as a 21-year-old, even though he didn't get a lot of first team chances so far, like 54K per week. And of course, he's going to be an important squad role and will be competing with Mitrovic and Maha or Maja or whatever his name is. So, but yes, Nketiah will be starting for me, and I think he can get at least 82 rated or 83 rated at one point. So I'm gonna give him a pay raise to 65K per week with signing bonus of 500K. Hopefully he agrees with that. And perfect. He's our second signing right now, and will be wearing a number 11 shirt. So we already have 2 players, and we have been selling none so far. Right here we have another offer from Victoria, a Portuguese league, and he will be offering us 1 million, only 50K less than the other club that they're offering. But again, I'm just trying to get rid of players. And right here, Augsburg from Germany is trying to loan Mitrovic, but I'm looking for a permanent deal. Of course, I want players to leave, but at the same time, I want a permanent deal instead of a loan deal. And we have, a 2-year loan offer for Mitrovic and a transfer offer for Fabricio. We currently have 3 goalkeepers, but I just need 2 at this point. I have Areola, and hopefully I can just sign a new goalkeeper soon. But Areola will be my main number 1. He'll be playing all the games, hopefully. And we have Keaney Fulham. I believe he is one of the French legend's son, I believe. So I think that's how you pronounce his name. Thuram. All right. Okay, I got his name right. So yes, And right here, of course, we are signing another center mid. Well, he plays CDM, so he will be replacing some of the old woods there. But adding squad depth is pretty important. And he is costing us 5.5 million. That's not a lot, but that would be a very good cost, and of course, good money spent on a very talented young player, 72 rated. He's playing at knees right now, and of course, I'm trying to offer any of my players to them. And we have Harrison Reed, Tom Keaney, Josh Onamar. But at this point, I will be offering them Josh Onamar plus a little bit of cash, maybe a 2 million. So add-on will be a 5.5 million match on his current value. But needs one a little bit more money plus a little bit percentage on the sell-on clause. And to me, that's not a lot of money, so I would take the sell-on clause away and give them a little bit more cash. And I know they instantly gonna say yes anyway, and that's what they did. Well, not really, but 3.95 million. So I was like, you know what? I don't want this deal to fall through. And in the end, we got our player. But again, the wages is always a problem because I wanted the other players to propose their wages instead of me opening up the offer, or else honestly I don't know what to offer, how much they want. So he will be my rotation player or important player at this point, because I'll be playing him a lot, either as backup or playing some starting league games, and I will be offering him a 4-year contract. But he wanted 14 million release clause, but we're not doing that at all. And in the end, right here is the tricky part. Of course, another pay raise, 20k with the 350k signing bonus. And of course, he wanted a little bit more on the appearances bonus. And I was like, it's fine. We have tons of money. You can sign a few more players at this point, but you gotta make sure some of our players are gone. And he will be wearing number 8. So yeah, so far, good start with 3 signings, and we have another transfer offer from Swansea for Tim Ream. And of course, apparently I cannot get rid of this guy. I don't think I can get rid of any of the people right now, even though I've been receiving a lot of offers. But that transfer is broken down thing is very, very annoying. And right here, we got an offer from Ajax for Mitrovic, 9.4 million, which is a pretty good price. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept that because Nketiah is pretty much the future. And we got our first monthly youth report. And right here, the only shining player that we have is Reggie Lewis. He's looking like a forward player, midfielders or left midfielders, whatever. And in the end, right here, we have a loan offer from Sylvester Jasper. So we're gonna say yes. We're loaning out players, selling players at this point. So yeah, that's basically the first episode. And hope you guys enjoy this new series. I'll be posting more, hopefully. If not, I'll be I will try to finish the series. And the first game we're going to play is Sheffield United, even though they're pretty crap. But yeah, I think that'll be it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.